Good evening, I'm Swastika Panda from OdishaTV.in bringing you today's news from Odisha. First the headlines. State government cancels lease order of 5 leasee for misuse of land allotted for setting up of hospitals and nursing homes. Vigilance intensifies its probe into OPHWC scam, raids residences of corporation's joint manager and deputy manager. Supreme Court accepts whole petition filed by Ama Odisha Party President Soumyaranjan Patnaik, serves notice to BJD MLA from Khandapada constituency. Bus fares in the state slashed by 1 paisa to 2 paise under automatic fare revision mechanism for second time following recent cut in diesel price. And Crime Branch begins its probe into circulation of photos of Lord Jagannath's Brahma Paribartan and Patali rituals on social media. Now the details. Around 10 months after the allegation cropped up, action has been initiated against the erring leaseholders who misused government land allotted for setting up of hospital and nursing home. Lease order of 5 leasee, including a former legislator, has been cancelled while re-investigation has been ordered in the case of 4 others, including a wife of a minister. Sources said plot number A by 112 at Kharvel Nagar in Bhubaneswar was given to former MLA Sushil Prushte in 1991 on lease basis for healthcare purposes. However, the lease of land was finally cancelled after the government found that the land houses 3 families who are not even far relatives of the ex-legislator instead of a health centre. The leaseholder was also asked to vacate the plot within a fortnight. Similarly, 4 leaseholders who will face the brunt of re-investigation include Minister Bijayashree Rautrai's wife Jyoti, who is a doctor by profession. Notably, plot number A by 117 in the same locality was leased out to Jyoti to run a nursing home on the land where she was staying with her family. After much hue and cry over the misuse of land by a minister, a signage mentioning charitable health centre was found put up there last year. Bowing down to the pressure from all quarters, the government had started investigation into the land plot allotment issue on September 3rd last year. 2 days after, 12 persons were served show cause notices.
एरा सुशील कुमार पोस्टी कहले आम जागा बेली आम सासु ससुर थिले से तळगु हां आम सासु ससुर थिले ताके सासु ससुर चाबली चली गले तांको बापा भी चली गले हां सुशील कुमार पोस्टी भी चली गले हम तो गला पुबो हम जे अछि गला जागा रे आ कोन
सरकार कार्यानुष्ठान ग्रहण करिया पई विभाग को लिखिथिले एवं विभाग रो जो रिपोर्ट उपरे बेस करिकि कार्यानुष्ठान ग्रहण करा जाउछि प्रथम पर्याय जेति कार्यानुष्ठान ग्रहण करा जायछि सेति ही फाइल आस्तला अन्य जो फाइल गुडा अछि से संक्रांत रे बा से विभाग रे जो फाइल गुडा अछि सेटा वर्तमान सुधा तदंतभुक्त अछि.
Intensifying its probe into alleged irregularities in Odisha State Police Housing and Welfare Corporation, a team of vigilance sleuths conducted raids at the corporation's Bhawanipatna Division Joint Manager Achyutananda Rautrai's residence in Mahanadi Vihar and Deputy Manager Prashant Panigrai's house in Cuttack during the early hours today. Source said a 5-member team of the state probe agency conducted search at Rautrai's residence Prabhu Prasad in Mahanadi Vihar at around 5 am and laid their hands on many incriminating documents. Besides, the sleuths conducted simultaneous raids at Rautrai's other 2 houses located in Nishinta Koili and Balasur. Another team of the probe agency raided the corporation's deputy manager's house in Tulsipur area of Cuttack in connection with the case. Notably, on Wednesday, the vigilance had registered 7 criminal cases against officials of the corporation's Bhawanipatna division for alleged misappropriation to the tune of Rs 10.27 crore in the execution of different works and registered cases against Joint Manager Achyutananda Rautrai, Junior Assistant Bishnu Charan Behra and Clerk Mahabir Das. The irregularities took place between 2009 and 2014. Bungling have been detected in 38 projects spread across Kolahandi, Subarnapur, Nuapada and Balangir police stations along with construction of fire stations and barracks. The Supreme Court today accepted an election petition filed by Ama Odisha Party President Soumyaranjan Patnaik for hearing and issued a notice to BJD MLA from Khandapada constituency Anubhav Patnaik. Soumyaranjan, a former MP, moved the apex court after Odisha High Court quashed his plea seeking annulment of the poll result, alleging gross irregularities in the counting process. Senior advocate Vidyadhar Mishra, arguing the case on behalf of Anubhav, had opposed the petition of Soumyaranjan in the High Court, saying that the allegation did not make out any cause for action. Mishra also pleaded with the court that the petition was liable to be dismissed as no material fact had been placed before the court by the petitioner in support of his claim. Adjudicating over the petition, the High Court had observed that the allegations made in petition were bereft of material evidence and did not make out any cause of action. Notably, Soumya Ranjan had lost to Anubhav by a slender margin of 601 votes in the last year's general polls. Chief Minister Navin Patnaik giving a dressing down to Director General of Police Sanjeev Marik over the latter's failure to maintain dignity of his position has sent a tremor in the power corridors, which is now a buzz whether the top cop will be able to retain the post. A series of incidents in the recent past has also tarnished the image of the state police, supplying enough fodder to the issue. Though Marik is attaining superannuation in December, and there is less chance of Odisha getting a top cop for a short period, incidents like false graft case against his predecessor Prakash Mishra, in which High Court had pulled up the Vigilance Director for trying to implicate Mishra in the case, have prompted political analysts to think otherwise. One of the observers on the condition of anonymity said, "It all depends on the Chief Minister as he has the discretionary powers." More so after Mishra's graft case was quashed on the ground of lack of evidence. The State Police Department is in dire need of a major facelift. Besides, in the wake of week-long bandh called by Naxalites in Malkangiri and Koraput districts, the State Police are on their toes in the absence of an officer of distinction to handle any untoward situation. The security has been tightened in these two districts. A cloud of uncertainty is still prevailing as who will lead the operation in adverse circumstances, as a couple of top officers have been moved out to serve elsewhere. In such a situation, the state police are facing enormous challenges in achieving the twin objectives of maintaining law and order effectively as well as refurbishing its sagging image.
आक्रोश बा कौनसी प्रकार किसी पक्षपातिता न करी निरपेक्ष भाव में काम करेंगे तेणु जन को सम्मान देवे बा असम्मान देवे से कथा उठुना तेणु पुलिस मनोबल को एटा को किसी हानि कर भावु ना
अन्यमनस्क भाव में से बोधे पाद छुई मो मत अज्ञाता परिचायक हुए यहाँ हूँ अन्यमनस्कतार परिचायक एवं तद्वारा पुलिस अनुशासन किसी तार प्रभाव पड़ो बोली भावु ना
आईन पाखे डिसिप्लिन पाखे मैनुअल पाखे पुलिस कोड पाखे मो मत भाव प्रवणतार स्थान ना जो इश्यू वर्तमान है निश्चिंत भाव ताहा भविष्य अन्य मान मन में सचेतन सृष्टि करने उचित बा समस्त मन में जो पुलिस अधिकारी माने ड्रेस भितर केमती डिसिप्लिन हेबे क्या केतिक रेस्पेक्ट देबे ड्रेस थिला बेले को परिसर भितर रहिबे तांकर आईन जहाँ कहूँ से आईन चारिकांथ भितर रहिबा उचित.
Bus fare in the state has been reduced by 1 paisa to 2 paise under automatic fare revision mechanism following the cut in diesel price by 71 paise per litre recently. A release issued by the state government said the bus fare has been reduced for the second time after the implementation of the mechanism. While the fare for ordinary buses have been reduced from 60 paise to 59 paise per kilometre, express buses fare has been adjusted from 63 paise to 62 paise, deluxe buses from 84 paise to 82 paise, and AC deluxe buses from rupees 1.05 to rupees 1.03 per kilometre. The state government had implemented the automatic fare revision mechanism on June 4th as per the demand of All Odisha Private Bus Owners Association. Under the system, rise and fall in bus fares are determined by the rise and fall of fuel prices. A forester and 3 forest guards were placed under suspension as a result of departmental action against them for allegedly trying to suppress the death of an elephant in a forest under Nayagarh Forest Division. Despite a report of a jumbo death in Chhadayapalli forest came to the fore a few days ago, the forest officials were not admitting that. A lawyer had filmed the official standing near the carcass, and later he moved to the district collector and principal chief conservator of forest with a picture, alleging that they were trying to cover up the animal's death. Following it, Nayagarh Divisional Forest Officer initiated action against the erring officials.
जदि से शब थिला ताकू संगे संगे कहीं फॉरेस्ट डिपार्टमेंट वाला ताकू पोस्ट आउट कले ना कि व्यवच्छेद कले ना एवं ता वास्ते ना एसएफ जाइथिले मते ताकू कि भली भाबरे फॉरेस्ट कर्मचारी लुचैछंती एथिर मु अनुमान करूची जे फॉरेस्ट वाला ही हाथी घटना को लुचिया पई उद्यम करछंती एवं लुचैछंती एईरा यार मु विधिवत तदंत दाबी करूछु।
नहीं सेमती किसी चेष्टा करा जायनी जानी शुणी लुचेवा कथा जदि जी जो स्तर जानी शुणी लुचा जाइए सी भी निश्चित दंडित हम। हाँ सेटा एनक्वायरी पर जना पड़ो कौन होइछि कौन नहीं।
Though the centre recently launched the Digital India scheme with an aim to make the nation digitally empowered, Odisha government's attempt to provide internet service to all the gram panchayats in the state has remained far behind. Odisha has aimed to give internet facility to 6,236 gram panchayats in the state by this year through optical fibre network, while only 550 panchayats have been provided with the facility till now. State Information Technology Minister Pranab Prakash Das said all the gram panchayats would be covered by the end of 2017. While discussing the issue with Union Minister Ravi Shankar Prasad in Delhi on April 10th, Chief Minister Navin Patnaik had requested the Union Information and Broadcasting Ministry to ensure net connectivity to panchayats of 16 districts by the year end and remaining districts by 2016. Notably, the state government, while reviewing the works of IT department last month, has decided to provide broadband connections to all panchayats within 3 years and to make Bhubaneswar Wi-Fi enabled in a year.
आमर गोटे मेथड कराई से दिना तीन टा थिला आमर करिया पई पद्धति को बाटे नै कि पहुंचे पई पंचायत हेडक्वार्टर मानकरे आमे एसपीबी मॉडल ले काम करिया पई रखिछु एवं सेथिरे आमे जते जहा बजेट प्रोविजन हवा में ता करिब बोली कमिटमेंट करछु करिब वर्तमान आमर जो बीएसएल माध्यम होतला 500 केते हितला 550 केते बट आमे एसपीबी माध्यम रे करिब 2017 सुधा सारी।
The Odisha State Cooperative Milk Producers Federation (OMFED) has said it aims to double its milk procurement to 1 million litres per day by 2020. The company's chairman and managing director Bishnu Pada Sethi said yesterday it would also augment marketing of milk from the current 5 lakh litres per day to 12 lakh litres per day by 2020. He added the move will benefit about 3 lakh dairy farmers of the state. The state government has also made a proposal to the National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development to set up a fully automated dairy plant to process 5 lakh litres of milk per day at Chaudwar in Cuttack district. A loan of Rs 285.71 crore has been sought under the Rural Infrastructure Development Fund. Further, the OMFED officials stated the National Dairy Development Board subsidiary IDMC has already prepared a detailed project report for the proposed plant. The project will be completed within 2 years. The Sri Mandir administration has recorded the statements of 3 senior Daitapati servitors on the most controversial issue of gross mismanagement in Brahma Paribartan rituals of Lord Jagannath and his siblings. Krishna Chandra Das Mahapatra, Vishwanath Das Mahapatra and Nabakishore Das Mahapatra gave their deposition to the temple's administrator Suresh Mahapatra yesterday evening in Puri. Besides, the Deuli Karana and Todhua Karana were also issued notices to appear before the administration. Similarly, 2 suspended Daitapatis Kashinath Das Mahapatra and Sanjay Krishna have been asked to reply. Notably, the father-son duo was suspended from Daita Seva of Lord Jagannath for allegedly creating disturbance during Brahma Paribartan, leading to inordinate delay in the secret ritual.
3 जण वरिष्ठ दैतापति जो माने तांगा नाम होचे कृष्णचंद्र दास महापात्र आ नवकिशोर दास महापात्र एवं विश्वनाथ दास महापात्र 3 जण वरिष्ठ दैतापति जो माने काशीनाथ दास महापात्र जे सस्पेंड हिचंदी तांका सहित जो माने जाइतिले दर्शन करिया पई भीतर को ताटी बाहर से बनथिले सेई मानकर बयान रेकॉर्ड करा जायछि एवं हमर जो इन्वेस्टिगेशन चलछि से इन्वेस्टिगेशन प्रोसेस रे तांकर स्टेटमेंट रेकॉर्ड करा जायछि। श्री जगन्नाथ टेम्पल एक्ट रे जदि कोनोसी सेवायत जदि अनऑथराइज्ड वे रे अनऑथराइज्ड सेवायत जदि फोर्स करके कोनोसी काम करियो ताको बिना वारंट रे अरेस्ट करियबो।
Odisha police yesterday began its probe into the circulation of photographs of Lord Jagannath's secret rituals like Brahma Paribartan and burial of old idols of the deities of Sri Mandir during the Nabakalebar festival on the social media. A 3-member special investigation team of the crime branch led by Inspector A.K. Naik visited the Sri Mandir administration office at Puri during the day. It was alleged that some members of the Daitapati Nijog had taken mobile phones to the restricted areas during Brahma Paribartan and Patali on June 15-16. The Sri Mandir administrator Suresh Chandra Mahapatra had earlier confirmed that at least 2 priests carried mobile phones to the temple. Besides, the temple administration had said that the photographs doing rounds on social media and claiming to be that of the secret rituals of Lord Jagannath were completely fictitious. Twin City Commissionerate Police nabbed one more person and detained another person yesterday in connection with murder of contractor Dilip Naik at Patrapada on the outskirts of Bhubaneswar on June 18th. According to sources, the duos were held by police from Balanga police limits in Puri district. The arrested persons are identified as Jay Barik, elder brother of the main accused Raju Barik, and Jay's son Shashir Barik. Police sources said during interrogations, Jay revealed that total 4 rounds of bullets were fired at Dilip using 2 pistols. Earlier on June 21st, police had arrested 2 persons, Sarath Samantrai and Suryakant Samantrai, in connection with the murder. Notably, contractor Dilip Naik was shot dead by his rival group near a construction site behind the AIIMS hospital in Patrapada under Khandagiri police limits on June 18th. Acting tough against illegal crusher units in Jajpur district, the local administration has conducted raids and sealed 20 units functioning in the city. Sources said the administration has targeted to close the shutter of 83 illegal crusher units in the first phase. Meanwhile, the Crusher Owners Association criticized the sealing of the units, alleging that the administration has violated the High Court order on rehabilitation pronounced in 2010. Besides, the association has warned that they will go for a stir if the administration fails to act as per the court order within 15 days.
जो सब बेआईन क्रसर गुड़िक अच्छी आम जाजपुर जिले में आज सिलिंग कार्यक्रम चलुची आम सिल्क रिजनल पॉल्यूशन कंट्रोल बोर्ड रिजनल अफसर अच्छा कलिंगनगर एडीएम अच्छा एसडीपीओ अच्छा तहसिलदार अच्छा मास्टर डिप्लॉय अच्छा आम जो गुड़िक बेआईन क्रसर जो गुड़िक अच्छी से गुड़िक आम सील करूँ एवं पावर डिस्कनेक्शन करूँ.
Before wrapping up the headlines once again, state government cancels lease order of 5 leasee for misuse of land allotted for setting up of hospitals and nursing homes. Vigilance intensifies its probe into OPHWC scam, raids residences of corporation's joint manager and deputy manager. Supreme Court accepts whole petition filed by Amma Odisha Party President Soumya Ranjan Patnaik, serves notice to BJD MLA from Khandapada constituency. Bus fares in the state slashed by 1 paisa to 2 paise under automatic fare revision mechanism for second time following recent cut in diesel price. And Crime Branch begins its probe into circulation of photos of Lord Jagannath's Brahma Paribartan and Patali rituals on social media. Thank you for watching. Good night.